Hey y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? I know it's been a while since I made a new video, but I'm back. So today I just wanted to sit down and just film my natural, everyday, no makeup look. Now I know I've done a bunch of videos like this in the past, you know, where I do these like no makeup looks, but I feel like I just use way too many products for them to really truly qualify as no makeup. I feel like that's kind of like a common theme between a lot of these no makeup looks on YouTube, is that they just use like way too many products. Even if the end result is something that's more like natural looking and doesn't scream makeup, I feel like a lot of these no makeup looks is really just like a full beat minus eyeshadow. Like, that's not no makeup. And so today I'm gonna show you guys what I do when I truly, genuinely want to do like a no makeup look, what I do when I just want to put my best face forward. I really want to work with my features. I don't really want to change them or hide anything. This is what I would do when I just wanna, you know, look my best and stunt just a little bit. But before we get into it though, I just wanna say thank you to all my new subscribers out there. I wanna say thank you for not only subscribing, but also, you know, staying subscribed, because let's be real, I'm really inconsistent. So thank you for all of you who have just been sitting patiently waiting for me to upload something new. Thank you for being here, you're appreciated. If you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button, and also to click that bell button so you get a notification every time I upload a new video, whenever that may be. And with that being said, let's get into the tutorial. So before anything, for a no makeup look, I feel like skincare is really important. It's really vital that you have a nice base to work with before you layer any product on, because you really just want your skin to come through. I'm not gonna be wearing any foundation or anything like that today. I will be using a little bit of concealer where it's needed, but I'm not gonna be covering up my face with foundation. Jonah, what the fuck? How do you have a towel? Go play with one of your toys. So I feel like skincare is really important, because for me, especially on a no makeup look, I really just want my skin to come through and look its best. So before anything, I went ahead and cleansed my face, and then I went in with a toner. So this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. I like to layer a couple layers of this on, and I feel like this is just really exceptional compared to a lot of toners. A lot of toners that I've tried before, I feel like are really just like glorified water, but this contains squalane, avocado oil, apricot oil, and vitamin E. And I'll just, you know, dab a couple layers of it on to just really let it soak in and give my skin all that goodness. And I feel like it leaves it nice and supple. And especially during this time of year when it tends to be humid outside, I can just kind of forgo moisturizer, at least for the daytime, because a bitch gets greasy, I'm not gonna lie. And then I also went ahead, and of course you guys know I'm always talking about sunscreen, so I went ahead and applied my SPF. So I just used this Biore UV watery gel. During this time of year, I tend to lean more towards Asian, especially Japanese sunscreens, because not only do I find that they provide better protection than American sunscreens, they're a lot more stable, and their sun-blocking ingredients don't break down as quickly, but you know, they also don't leave your skin with that really greasy look that some American sunscreens can. I don't really mind that in the winter when it's dry anyways. It kind of helps to keep my skin moisturized and keep it from getting dry and chapped and all that throughout the day. But this time of year, if I apply that type of sunscreen, I'll be looking like an oil slick by noon. Definitely reach for the Japanese sunscreen. They tend to leave a nice satin to matte finish, and also they tend to double up as makeup primers as well. This one specifically I think does. I live for a good 2-in-1 product. So this is what my bare face is looking like, and we're ready to go ahead and start with product. So on a natural, true, no makeup day, brows for me are like a 2-step process. And I feel like, you know, when you do a full beat, there's kind of almost like a formula or like a routine that you need to follow with products. You know, some products need to go in a certain step. You know, you always start with a primer, and then you do foundation, and then you go in with concealer. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm doing a natural no makeup look, because I generally am not using a foundation, and I'm not gonna use every single product that I would when I'm doing a full beat, I have a little bit more liberty with, you know, what steps I do and what order I do them in. So first I start with brows. Before anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and set them. So I'm taking this e.l.f. eyebrow eyelash clear mascara. For me, honestly, I just use both sides as like an eyebrow gel, so it's like, you know, I get double the product. I picked her up after I ran out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel sample. If y'all been on my channel for a while, y'all know I live and breathe that product for keeping my brows in place. She's been a staple on my channel for a while, but I just kind of was like looking out there to see if there's anything on the market that performs similarly, that's not as expensive. I just can't justify spending so much money on a product that really just keeps my brows in place when I feel like, you know, you could get similar results for so much cheaper. So I tried this out because it was only like $2, and girl, she is just as good in my opinion. My only complaint really is that after it dries, if you scratch your eyebrow at all, which sometimes I do, they kind of get itchy. It can flake up a little bit, so I just try to be mindful to not touch it, but otherwise It performs just as good of a job. It keeps your brows in place all day, sets everything, and it gives me a nice base to work with. As you can see, I have them laying right. They look pretty okay without any product in them, but I'm gonna go in with some product in just a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna let those dry, just kind of set in. So next, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal these problem areas I have going on. So I'm looking a little crazy in the viewfinder, but it actually doesn't look too bad in person. And really, this is really just hyperpigmentation. I don't even have texture really. I've been a lot more consistent with my skincare routine, and I found some products that really work for me to cover up my spots. I'm just gonna go ahead with this NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm using the shade Macadamia because, bitch, I'm a fucking nut. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some from the pan with this e.l.f. concealer brush. It has a really nice thin tip like this, so I can just get a nice precise application. I'm gonna go ahead and look in the mirror here and see what's going on, and just go ahead and dot it on any problem areas I might have that need a little bit of extra help covering them up. I'm not concerned with getting every single spot per se, but because I am gonna skip foundation, and so I don't have that going for me to kind of even out my skin tone, I will just take a little bit extra time concealing anything that stands out just a little bit too much to me. I've covered up all my problem areas, all the parts of my skin that are just being a little bit too problematic for my taste. I'm gonna go ahead and take a Real Techniques expert face brush and go ahead and just gently buff it out. I'm not gonna use sweeping motions because I don't want to disrupt the product. I'm gonna go ahead and just gently bounce the brush up and down to kind of help the product blend into the skin. And this product actually does a really wonderful job of blending seamlessly in with the rest of your skin. It looks really natural. It doesn't look like you're wearing concealer, even though it does have more of a matte finish. I find that even though I personally don't have super dry skin, I do have dry patches, and it doesn't really emphasize those at all. And this is honestly my favorite concealer for covering redness. I find that pot concealers in general are just better for covering breakouts compared to a concealer with a more liquidy consistency. When my skin's looking really bad, this is my go-to to just keep everything looking nice and snatched. So that is my face post concealer. As you can see, everything is nice and covered up. It's looking nice and clear. I do want to just kind of amp it up just a little bit more. So now my brows have set in place. They're good to go for the day. They're not going to budge. So I'm just going to go in with a product to kind of make them look just a little bit thicker. I know I already have pretty thick brows in general, but as you can see, they do look a little sparse in some areas, and I do like to enhance them. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this MAC Shade Plus Shade Brow Tint, and I'm using mine in the shade Spiked, which is the darkest shade they have. I first saw this product on a Jen's makeup video. I don't know if y'all watch her at all, but she did a video where she did like a model brow look, and she used this product to just give her some nice hair-like strokes, and they looked really natural and beautiful. So I went ahead and did some on the back of my hand so I could show y'all. As you can see, it is a little brown and does pull a little warm on me, but that's okay. I don't really like to use product that is a true black, as you'll know, for my brows, because it just makes them look drawn on, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna shake it up a little bit so the pigment gets to the tip, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and run it through any areas where I could use just like a little bit more thickness. As you can see, that brows look a little thicker. She is not looking sparse over here like she was before. We just got a nice full bushy brow. Not that I didn't before, but you know. And I'm just gonna go ahead and repeat the same process over here. I feel like the difference on this brow is a lot more noticeable. My right brow is already pretty decent. This one is my struggle brow. We all have one. You know what they say, the eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So here's my brows all done up. You know, they look nice and filled in. But because I went ahead and used a lighter color than my natural brow, they just look full and thick. They don't look drawn on or crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a highlighter. So I'm taking this Tower 28 Beauty. This is a relatively new product on the market. So this is like a Balm highlight. This is their Superdew highlighter, and it has no shade. Well, that's what it's called no shade. You know how like some highlights have like a tint to them? This one truly has like no shade. It truly is like a clear, transparent highlighter. I've noticed that there's a lot of similar products to this on the market that claim to be like a clear, no shade, low-key highlight product, but then, you know, when you turn your face to the side, I do personally just see like a white streak. And this lives up to the name when it says no shade. Like, it literally is a truly transparent highlighter. It just catches the light, and I just like to take some and just gently dab it onto the high points of my face. It just gives you like that nice, natural, beautiful wet skin look, and it has no shimmer in it. It's just a balm texture. Gives you that wet skin look that I've been looking for in a highlighter forever. Like, this is honestly my favorite highlighting product. I'm so glad I found it. I actually saw a video where Kathleen Lights talked about, not this product, but this brand has like a lip and cheek tint that I also had my eye on, but I decided against just because because I already have enough of those, to be honest. And I was kind of concerned that her mentioning that was going to bring attention to the brand and make this product sell out, so I was like, bitch, I got a cop. And as you can see, I mean, my skin's already pretty glowy, but like when you turn my head over here, like bam, just gives you like that nice dewy wet skin look I love, I live. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop some right under my brow as well, just to kind of highlight that area. You could even like throw it on your lid as sort of like an eye gloss to just give you a little bit more of a like a glossy sheen. I don't know if it's catching it on camera, but in real life she's popping off. I will just pop a little bit right in the inner corner as well, just to kind of brighten that area up. Even though it doesn't have any pigment, it does catch the light when I turn my head and just helps give that area some dew, some glow, some life. I also want to apply some on my nose. I'm going to apply a little bit like right here, just like right on the tip. I'm going to apply some like right in here too, right in between my eyes. Before, after. It's not a super blinding highlight, but it blends in seamlessly with the skin. Like I said, it's a clear highlighter. Like it's a truly clear highlighter. It's not gonna leave a streak or a pigment on your face, and it does just give you that nice, healthy, dewy skin look. It's not shimmery. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing over here. Just apply the same areas I did on this side of my face. As an added bonus, she is cruelty-free, vegan, and clean at Sephora, so checks all my boxes. Jonah, come on, you're messing with my camera. Respect me. And there we go. We are looking nice and healthy and illuminated and awake, even though, bitch, I'm running on coffee. For a daytime look, I'm gonna go ahead and just forgo any sort of bronzer or contour or anything like that. I don't even want to bother with bronzer because, bitch, it's October. Like, let's be real. Who's going on vacation right now? Not me. So I do just want to set my face just a little bit to keep the concealer from sliding and also create just a little bit more contrast between the highlight and the rest of the face. So I'm going to take this e.l.f. HD powder and taking it on an e.l.f. mineral powder brush. I'm going to dab it on areas where I've applied concealer to keep it from sliding, but I'm going to be careful to avoid the areas where I've applied the highlighter because I don't want to tone down the shine. I want to keep all that dewy goodness going on. And then lastly, for lip, I'm not going to use like anything tinted or anything like that. I like my natural lip colors, to be honest. I just like to rock my natural lips and work with what I got, but I do live for like a nice shiny glossy lip. I do love just like that nice moisturized look. I think it looks so beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this Supergoop Açaí Fusion Lip Balm, and this has SPF 30. This has shea butter, so it's nice and moisturizing. It's gonna keep your lips from being chapped. It's gonna bring some moisture back to that area. And in addition, it has SPF 30, which is really important. You guys wanna make sure that you are applying SPF to your lips because not only is it some of the thinnest skin on your face, but it also lacks melanin compared to other parts of your face, so it's most susceptible to damage from UV rays and things like that, and your lips are one of the first areas in your face to show signs of aging. And that's the completed look, honestly. This is what I do on a daily basis when I just want to look like me, but better. This is going to be a little shorter video than normal, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just kind of wanted to sit down and try something and, you know, just sit down and talk to the camera because it's been a minute and just get comfortable with you guys again. Thank you guys so much for watching and continuing to support me and, you know, my content and all that. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and as well be sure to go ahead and leave a comment below letting me know what you liked about this video. If you guys have any video ideas, you know, comment those as well. If y'all want to see any type of videos, you want to see like makeup reviews or tutorials or things like that, leave a comment below letting me know what you guys want to see, and I'll get around to making that. And like I said, also, if this is your first time here, just don't forget to go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell button as well to get a notification every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I'll be back shortly with a new video. Bye.